Great video as always. Thank you. Neo Financial high interest rate account also gets 4% interest rates now. You should do a video. Alright, let's do it. Okay, real talk here. I'm gonna try to put my personal bias aside, cause I had a really shitty experience with them last year. So basically, I was trying to apply for their credit card, which they partnered with Hudson Bay. Cause the first purchase with their credit card at Hudson Bay granted a big discount. And I was trying to buy a $1,000 coffee machine, which, before you judge me, it's probably the best purchase I've made. Cause I drink like a cup of coffee a day. And I don't want to spend $4 or $5 a day buying coffee outside. You know what? Whatever. So after a week, no updates. Check my credit reports, nothing. Call in, the customer service was like, oh, your credit score isn't high enough. Excuse me? First of all, you didn't even check my credit. And not showing off, but my credit score is like 850. Oh well, your salary must be too low. You know what? It's not even because I got rejected. Whatever, it's not like I needed the credit card. Although that first time purchase discount would be nice, it's the condescending tone for the customer service which pissed me off. But yeah, that's my experience with Neo's customer service. We're gonna throw that out and assume a neutral stance. So Neo Financial, a hot fintech startup founded in 2019, looking to make a splash in retail banking, aggressively offering credit cards, banking accounts, as well as managed accounts. Okay, the first thing we have to note is that Neo Financial is a fintech company. It's not a bank. And they're young, like very young. They started like 4 years ago. Just like the time I started getting wrinkles, oh my god, I'm aging. And they're trying to expand very fast, partnering with retailers like Hudson Bay for credit cards, and multiple other businesses for promotions. Us with new companies that's expanding very fast, they might not have the infrastructure in terms of manpower to sustain that customer service, which might explain my poor experience with them last year. In addition, since they're a fintech company, they don't have banking roots, which means they have to outsource their products to other banks. For example, Neo Financial's credit cards are handled by ATB Financial, and their banking accounts is handled by Concentra Bank, which, if you didn't know, is a division of EQ Bank. So on the banking side, they're basically competing with Tangerine, Simplii, EQ Bank, or Wealthsimple. There's other banks too, essentially budget banks that don't require a minimum balance. And since we're in a pretty shitty economy right now, no minimum balance is important. You want to have your money making interest rates, instead of having it stuck in a checking account that generates nothing. I'm also looking for free e-transfers, cause that's basic too. So far, Neo Financial hits those two criteria. No minimum balance, free transfers. So for what I'm seeing here, their main selling point is the 4% interest rates for their high interest savings account, insured up to $100,000 from the CDIC. They also have a prepaid money card account, kind of like the EQ card where you can pre-deposit money into the card and then use it to withdraw money from the ATM or use it kind of like a debit card. Okay, I see a couple problems here. First of all, the 4% looks nice, and it is. Heck, one of the highest in Canada, same as Wealthsimple Cash. However, Wealthsimple Cash insures your money up to $300,000. Neo Financial, only $100,000. It's not a big deal. Most banks only offer you $100,000 insurance. Wealthsimple just goes an extra step to satisfy their customers. Okay, real talk, most people aren't putting over $100,000 in their bank. Unless you're preparing for a down payment, where you can't risk the money, then yeah, $200,000 extra in insurance is nice to have. Okay, next, the Neo Money Card. It seems kind of obvious they want to kill two birds with one stone. They want to have a card that can perform both credit and debit duties. On the debit side, yes, you can withdraw money from the ATM using this card, but it's not free though. ATMs usually charge a couple dollars processing fee. Neo Financial doesn't refund you that money, but you know who does? EQ Bank, the EQ Bank card. Well yeah, but the 4% is higher than the 3% EQ Bank offers. True, but not Neo Financial's money card account, which only generates like 2.25% interest rates. The account in which the card is actually attached to. So if you don't put money inside your money card account, you can't withdraw that money. Sure, I mean you can transfer it from your high interest savings account to your money card account right before you need to withdraw it, but that's just another step. But you know which account doesn't need another step? The Wealthsimple Cash. So what I'm trying to say is, there are better options out there. So as I said, they're trying to kill two birds with one stone, and that was the debit side. So how does the card perform on the credit card side? And the people that use their products, correct me if I'm wrong, but their credit cards and their money card is essentially the same thing, except one is a credit card account and one is a prepaid account. Whereas for the money card, you preload the money inside your account before you use it. And for the credit cards or money cards, it's a little bit complicated. At minimum, you get 1% cash back on groceries and gas, which is pretty sad. For free credit cards, there's definitely better options out there. What they're trying to promote is that they have a bunch of partners that gives better discounts and cashback if you use their credit cards. Okay, so let's take a look at their partners. Okay, I see, ooh, Subway. I used to eat Subway a lot thinking it was healthy for me. Yeah, I know. I was innocent back then. To their credit, they seem to have a lot of partners. Some major retailers, grocery stores, and they have a very interesting system where you can add subscriptions to your card and make it more quote-unquote premium. So let's take a look. For $4.99 a month, you get 3% cashback on gas and groceries. Man, you know, it's the 0.5% cashback on everything else that grinds my gears a little bit. You can even add more features like travel, mind and body, food and drink, and mobile and personal protection. Basically, the more features you add, the higher monthly cost your card's gonna be. And you know, let's take a look at their partners and their cashback. And you know, I hate to say it, I mean, the restaurants are fine. They have pretty good cashback, I guess. But for the other retailers, it's not even that impressive. Okay, to be honest, if I'm gonna spend a monthly fee on my credit card, might as well just get the Amex Kobo card. Yes, not all retailers take Amex, but I did take a look at Neo Financial's partners, and almost all of them take Amex. Okay, to conclude, I have a bit of mixed feelings with this one, because anything Neo Financial can do, some of their competitors does it better, like EQ Bank or Wealth Simple Cash, for example. If you're looking for the 4% interest rates, might as well just go with Wealth Simple Cash. I mean, yeah, they're also a fintech company, but they've been around much longer. Or if you want to work with an actual bank, EQ Bank's a perfect choice. Alright, that's it for today. If you're interested in more personal finance tips for Canadians, please consider to like and subscribe. I make financial tips for Canadians in my long form content and financial comedy in my shorts. Thank you all, and I'll see you next time.